even though you're doing covered, you buy 100 shares and you're doing covered calls, the reason you want to stick with a weak buy or strong buy, or at the very least a weak sale, is because you don't, just because you buy 100 shares for the covered calls, you don't want your shares to automatically plummet, right? You want them to try to hold steady while you're doing the covered calls. You want to benefit, you want to try to get some benefit out of both. It doesn't make, you don't want to buy, a $2 stock, 100 of a $2 stock, and spend $200, and then the stock plummets to $1, and now you've lost $100 on the shares, but you got covered call money. You want to make sure that at least it's a week buy, and I'll tell you how to find that. Let me change my screen. But you want to get at least a week buy. You don't want to get a strong sale, because you don't want the shares to plummet. So while you're doing covered calls, because then the value of your asset, which is the shares, is going to be going down significantly, which will minimize that, and it will inhibit your ability to do covered calls. So FRC is one of the ones on the covered call screen, and it's got really great premiums, but it's a strong sale. It's a strong sale. So if you buy FRC shares for $12.53, so if you spend $1,200 on them and then they fall to $10, then your stocks aren't worth as much. You can still do covered calls, but your stocks aren't worth as much. You kind of want to benefit from both. So there's other ones that have like that are weak sale. That means, there's nobody, some analyst is not saying, jump off the boat. And you can, I want to say Zim is one of the ones that wasn't, see, like this one, Zim is a weak buy. So Zim is one, it's a weak buy. So I'm over here to the right where it says it's after I click the stock in bar chart, it brings this up. So that way you expect the stock to still be holding steady. And even if it goes up and passes your covered call strike, you're okay with that too, because you bought it at one price. And if you sell it at higher, you still made a profit. But you don't want to get any strong sale ones, because you don't want your stocks to fall off just because you're doing covered calls on them.
Hey, Arlissa, here's a time-saving tip. When you have that list of bar chart covered calls, if you click on the plus sign beside the thing,
yeah, I can make another one.
No.
What
same covered call.
Okay.
When click on the plus sign beside Zim.
So click on. Okay.
All right. You get a little pop up. Click it.
Okay.
And
I click. It's pulling up. Okay.
Then select opinions.
Okay. Opinions. All right. Learning something. And there we go. Okay.
And so then when you do escape, when you use escape, it disappears.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's good. That's a quicker way. That's a time-saving tip, like you said.
Yeah.
That's great to go and just see that. And I suggest weak sale, anything that says buy, you're okay. Or weak sale, at the very least, you want a weak sale. Don't do any strong sales, because you don't want, you don't want the stock going all down while you're doing cover calls. Like this one just says sale. Some of them are just neutral. You got weak sale, strong sale, and I think there's a neutral. Notice this one says medium term, short term. You can look at all this and see which ones work for you. So it's another, usage.
So I'm sorry to interrupt. First of all, good morning.
Hi.
So for covered calls, because it seems like I'm hearing you say weak sale and weak buy. So for covered calls, we are looking for what? Weak buy?
There's things anything that says buy, you can go with those, right?
For covered call.
For covered calls, everything that says buy, you go with. At the very least you want is a weak sale. You don't want sale. You don't want strong sale, because those, somebody is now saying don't hang out with these people. You want something that says buy. This is coin. It's a strong buy, right? So you want buying, or at the very minimum, a weak sale. If it says Like, so it's, let me put it on a, let me put it like, what would things look like? Let me make it visual, because folks, you know, need to see me too. My marker. So when you're looking at this, you have this is like the order of things. Strong sale is down here. You've got sale, you've got weak sale, you've got weak buy. There might be a neutral in between there, and then you've got buy, and you've got strong buy.
Yes, I have neutral. It's color coded purple.
Okay, so I do think I thought there was a neutral or something in here, like neither. So at the very least, you want to cut your line off is here. You want to get stuff that's here and up. Not anything that says sale, or definitely not anything that says strong sale, right? Because you don't want to buy a stock at, let's say you spend $300 on it, but it's a strong sale, but it's got great, you know, it might have really good, like FRC has some tremendous, you know, tremendous money, but FRC is also part of the banking. It's one of the bank things. That's probably why it's got strong sale next to it. But you don't want to pay $300 for it. Then let's say you get like $65 in premiums, but then during the week, this stock price goes down to $200. So now, even though you've gained $65 in premiums, you've lost $100 in your shares. So you're upside down, right? Now you can keep it, but the next week when you get to cover, if you keep it and cover, call it again, you're going to be at, you still got to stay above here because this is your cost basis. So then you still got to stay above a certain place, and the premiums won't be as nice up there. And this stock price could still be going down depending on what's going on in our banking industry. It could still be going down. Okay, so you want to do it at the very least a weak sale. You want to do weak sale, neutral, weak buy, or strong buy. These are all things. If you're going to use that screener, you know, then at least look at the stock to see what are the analysts saying you should do with the stock.
Of this group, which ones is the most priority?
I would go with anything that's honest. If I was looking, I would want anything that said buy. I wouldn't want a weak sale unless it just really was going to, you know, minister to me nicely in a short period of time. So if I was doing a weak sale, I would want it to be expiring this week. You know, that's what I would do, something that I just was planning on holding for, you know, just a little while if I went that low, but I would really rather have the things that say buy. Because if you're thinking about, you want to, you know, you don't necessarily want to do covered calls, you know, for the week. If you're going to spend $200, $300 for it, and then, no, that's not a lot of money, but it's, you know, all of our coins count. You want to be able to do it, you know, multiple weeks if possible. You either wanted to do multiple weeks with the covered call at a good price, or you wanted to hit your price and be able for you to, you know, get your money back so it can go. So you can let it get called away.
I guess thank you for that. I guess I'm trying to understand okay, so if the cover, I thought the whole point of the covered call, if I'm doing a call credit spread, I want the price to stay under.
You do.
So why am I choosing strong buy, which should push the price up closer to me?
True. Well, this is why you would do that. You want the price to be either closer or to go past. And why would you want it to go? You know, again, a neutral buy would be good. But the whole thing with the covered call is, let's say you buy 200 shares for you. So you spend $200 on, you buy 100 shares, sorry, at $2 a piece. So you pay 200 in your shares. And let's say, for example, you have a 2.5 covered call strike. Yeah. So
we're assuming that we buying the 100 shares as opposed to, I got you.
Yes. As opposed to we're doing this with shares.
I got you. Yeah,
so
that's what I was missing.
So if you were doing this, you would, if it was to go up to past $250 to $200, then you're going to take in $250 if your shares get called away, and this is a $50 profit, right?
I got you. I'm with you.
But you don't want to spend $200 in shares, and then you take in some kind of premium, and the stock goes down to where it's only worth $100. You've lost money you might be making profits from covered call premiums, but your shares are no longer worth as much.
No, I got you. I was thinking in terms of a vertical.
Okay. Oh,
You know
now
what I mean?
if you're doing call credit spreads, you're right. You're not picking ones. You're picking things that are, you're picking strikes beyond the sales zone as far as that goes. Covered calls, we got different strategies up in here. We got different
well, when I hear covered call, I usually think leap first.
Yeah, not anymore.
So,
we kind of let the leap thing go for now. We're gonna go with
well, y'all let it go. But
okay,
yes,
you're right. Listen, some of us take a little bit longer to transition.
Oh, or some of us stick with what's working for them. So it all just depends. You know what I'm saying? It's all just perspective.
It's a whole matter of perspective. No, definitely stick with what works for you.
I was gonna say I'm in the if it ain't broke, don't fix it count. So
lastly, let's look at some charting for SPX for this week. Let's look at what the market has done this previous week, and let's look at some levels that we can maybe set to help us for trading this coming week. We're looking at SPX. This is the daily time frame you see up here in the corner. I've already marked a couple of gaps. There's a gap above us that is above current price, 41.99 up to 42.28. That gap has been there for a while, I think since August. We have a small daily gap that is from 40.79 to 40.90. That was actually created Friday morning when we gapped down this past Friday. And there's a bitty one back here between January 20th and the 23rd where it gapped up a bit and the price hasn't really come back down there on the daily chart to capture it again. Let's look to see what is our resistance area above us. Where we currently are, resistance zone would start about 41.19. And we've seen that 41.20 has actually been a resistance zone or support or resistance, depending on where you are, has been there for a little while. So that resistance zone starts at 41.19 and goes up, could really go up to about 41.59. It's a pretty good size, about a 40-point resistance area on the daily chart. If we're looking at support area on the daily chart, then let's go down from where we are. Actually, we are kind of in one already. You see that price really came down into this area and ran back. But you see also, if you were to go down again, you'd see this here at 40, 47, 40, 49. This is the zone that is just below us. And interestingly enough, this candle from Friday went right to the top of this candle, the open of January 30th, and did not go past that 40, 49, 40, 50 area at all. That day it ran right on back up and said, no, maybe not. Maybe we won't do that. Okay, let's look at the 15-minute chart. I usually try to chart on the daily, then the 15 minutes, and then I get to the 5 when I'm starting to trade. I'll look at the 5-minute chart when I'm trading. Notice that when I do these, I may put a full zone on the daily chart, but when I'm looking at smaller time frames like 15 minutes and 5 minutes, I only do one line because, the chart can get super, super crowded, and then you got to figure out what is all this stuff. So I will just do like, where is price action stopping? So where we are currently is down in the 40.79 area. If I were to look up from here looking for some resistance, besides the fact that we're, got this gap going on right here that we just came into, I'd see we have, let me change this color. I'd like to make this one blue. We're up at 41.33. There is a level of resistance there. There is, let me put another line on here. About 4102, 4100. There's also some resistance there. Okay, that's above us. Resistance is above us and support is below us. Looking from here going down to support, you see that our 40.49 was a good point of support even for the day, all day Friday when we were trading. That was there. With the gap from that when we gapped down Friday is still I just marked here in green is still, unattacked. The price got to it, but wasn't able to go through it just yet. Alrighty, let's look at the 5-minute chart. See if anything else jumps out at us from a support and resistance standpoint. I do see one. I'm gonna put one here at 40.63, which is support. Let me change our color to red so we'll know this is the 5 minutes. Fiery red, 5 minutes. This is the 40.64 place that it bumped around a couple of times. It hit this a few times and stopped. That will be another place. And then let's look at some resistance above where current price is. See if we see any resistance areas that are easier to pick out. There's a lot happening in here, but I don't know if this is all just because of the moving averages or because that there needs to be some resistance in here. But let's just mark it. We'll go ahead and mark it either way, and that's at 41.25. So current price, or as of close on Friday, was 40.79, right? And if we're looking at overall trend on a daily standpoint, if you're looking at the overall trend, it looks like we may be in, going the wrong way. We've got lower highs, and now we've created this one here, which was a higher low. So we may be creating more of a wedge in this with the daily candles, and see how that manifests itself as the days go on. Alrighty, again, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check the links above. We're actually running an Options 411 bootcamp on March the 1st and 2nd, where we'll basically do a good introduction into options, helping people to learn how to trade options and using the options in the stock market for weekly income. That's what we do. I'll teach it to you in a way that's easy to understand, easy to grab hold to all the different terminology. We know it's a whole different world. So as an educator, I'll try to break it down for you, make it understandable. Alrighty. Well, thanks for the video. Please be sure to share it with other people who are in our community or in this trading space. And I'll see you again soon.